Trish leads to talking about Sable, which doesn't really make sense because Sable was before Trish by a couple of years. But she was kind of like the original diva. She was Meltzer says that she was pretty much like when it comes to like she comes on the TV and people change to see her and see what's going on with her. The only person that was able to do that more with was Stone Cold Steve Austin at his peak. They talk about the fact that Sable disappeared from the WWE because she sued Vince and WWE for sexual harassment. She says that they were telling her to do things that she didn't want to do. I don't know if that meant behind the scenes, off camera, with the kind of things that Vince is wrapped up in right now, or if it was just like when she took her top off on Raw, or, you know, she would walk out there and nothing but a potato sack. Maybe that's what it was about, but I think this is all up to us to kind of figure out. But Sable ends up coming back to the WWE in 2002. They ask Vince about it, and they say that, you know, Sable comes back, and he's like, I never really knew that we had that much of a problem with Sable. He doesn't remember the lawsuit. But then they say, when she comes back, why is it that she goes into an affair with you? And Vince is like, an affair with me? And he's looking really confused. And Paul Heyman, I don't know if he's helping direct the interviews or maybe if he's just there to fact check or help Vince. If he's ever, you know, getting close to saying something stupid. Heyman has to, like, you can hear him off camera just say, storyline. And Vince is like, oh, storyline. Yeah. If Vince was thinking about a real life affair with Sable and was wondering how they knew about it, it could have been. Vince did an article with Playboy where he talked about his real life. He says that, you know, he answered all of the interview questions as Vince McMahon, not Mr. McMahon, not in character. So when they asked him about cheating on Linda, he was honest. You know, he talked about having affairs and realizing that they hurt his marriage and they hurt Linda. But nobody really understands why he was able to, you know, put that out there into the ether when nobody really knew about it. Like, she wasn't putting that out on the streets. It wasn't getting exposed in television or you know, National Geographic? What were those trash mags back in the day? I can't remember what those things were called.